I've got 21 of these sample bottles and 21 playing cards. Which one will win Luck of the Draw? Let's play. Well, welcome to another Luck of the Draw. I believe this is episode 7, and so far we've not seen the Joker. So maybe tonight we'll see the Joker. Kim, would you bring the cards forward? And we're going to hopefully pick a lucky winner. Oh, not tonight. Tonight it's the Queen of Spades. So the Queen of Spades is K-Luke, batch number 6, High Rye, Low Rye blend, 119.8 proof. So when we come back, we're going to get set up and get right into this K-Luke batch 6. Well, I can tell you that I'm not an expert on anything K-Luke. I've heard some good things about it. I've seen a few videos about it. They basically do blends of Kentucky and Indiana bourbons into what they call high rye, low rye blends. This particular one is, you can see that here, it's batch number 6. It's 119.8 proof. And the couple, headed by Jonathan Masano, has quite an interesting background and apparently is a certified sommelier through the Court of Master Sommeliers, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And that's all about being able to taste and evaluate aroma and flavor profiles in whiskey barrels. That'd be pretty cool to have. I imagine it's pretty hard to get too. Jonathan and his wife are co-owners in the Masano in the Masano's Fine Wine and Spirits. So they own a bottle shop, and they decided to start their own blends. So we want to thank our subscriber, Dave Vogelsang, for sending this and being part of the Luck of the Draw. And we're going to open this right up as soon as I can find a damn glass. What did I do with all my glasses? Oh well. This will do just as well. In fact, I actually can get my nose in these a little better. So let's give it a nice little pour. That looks pretty good. So if you go to their website, klukewhiskeycompany.com, and it's not Kluke. I always mispronounce it as Kluke. It's K-Luke, and it's kind of an abbreviation of their two children, K-Luke. So if you go to their website, you go to releases, it'll say they basically had a lot of releases last year in 2022 and this year in 2023. They list batch 6 as being bottled on August 23rd. Total batch yield was 1,524 bottles, so pretty limited release. And they, like it says here, the proof is 119.8. So, other than being a blend of high rye and low rye, which sounds good to me. If it was just a blend of high rye, I might not like it too much. I really can't tell you much about it. Indiana probably is MGP. Where they're sourcing from Kentucky, I have no idea. It could be a lot of different major distilleries. So I can't tell you what the mash bill is or what the combined mash bill is. But they've won a lot of awards. Oh, that's a very nice bourbon aroma to it. A lot of molasses, brown sugar, vanilla, a little spice, little oak. Very nice aroma. Let's get right to it. Cheers. Wow. It's a little different taste from a lot of the cask strength bourbons I get. There is a whole lot of flavor going on in there. I mean, just a punch of flavor, a little pepper on the tip of the tongue. It's a little bit sweet. When I say a little bit, I mean just slightly sweet. Not as sweet as a lot of my bourbons, but that along with the molasses brown sugar, I get a little bit of dark fruit in there. Definitely some nutmeg, maybe a little bit of cinnamon, cloves kind of spices in there. Not too heavy. It's a nice balance. It really is. I wish I knew more about it. Let's take another sip. You do taste the proof, but I taste no ethanol. I've got no burn on the back of my throat, even though it's close to 120 proof. It really is a nice balance. I mean, it reminds me of some of the really high-class bourbons that I've been allowed to taste lately. But, it does taste like a more mature bourbon. It doesn't taste like a young bourbon at all. Let's take one more sip and we're going to go to final thoughts. Well, final thoughts. Well, this K-Luke Batch 6 is impressive. It does kind of remind me of a couple different bourbons, not one in particular, because it is unique. It reminds me kind of the savory portion, kind of like the Tribute blend from 2XO, but more along the flavors and the complexity of the, what was it? The Foregate, aged 8 years, the Kelvin 60. It reminds me a lot of that. It wasn't that long ago I had that. I like the Kelvin 60 better, but this is definitely a good bourbon, an interesting bourbon. Too bad it's not available in my area. Which brings me down to whether this is a hunt or not. I will tell you it's not a hunt simply because I would have to order online, and apparently it's not even available online right now. So if I can find K-Luke in the future, I will definitely look into it. If I go somewhere out of Georgia that has the Batch 6 and it's reasonable, I will definitely buy it. So if you're in a state serviced by K-Luke, their distribution, good for you. That is a quality bourbon, no doubt. But tonight, we're going to have to pass and go on to our next Luck of the Draw, where we've got lots of goodies still left and that Joker is still in the basket. So please like this video and comment and share and hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more shows like this. And please come back next week for another Luck of the Draw.